Alright, so I'm gonna try and just like get straight to the point with this and kind of explain how you can like improve your diet a little bit and to where it can also help you build some strength, and we're also gonna cover how you can build some strength if you're weak, which can also kind of turn into muscle, but I can go into like specifics of how to build muscle compared to strength in a different video. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here I am next day recording the rest of the video that I need to get up, which is my diet and strength video. And I had a guy. Anyway, I don't know if multiple people have asked. I think it was only him, but I've been asked to show kind of, I guess, what I would eat for like basically to get your macros in, your protein and stuff. And so here's an example of protein. It's not like the best, but I have like this uh bowl of chili right here, and I'm eating it because it has meat in it, which is good for protein. If you want another example of like protein anyway, here is an example. You can use protein powder because protein powder is actually really easy to consume protein with. I can go more into depth and like show you a food guide, a day in the life of me and what I eat, and so if you want to see that, I can show you. Just let me know in the comments. But there was a guy who wanted to see it, so I am willing to do it if you guys want it. But anyway, so when it comes to your diet, um, again, it depends if you're like bulking or cutting, and maintaining is probably a little bit of both. But when you cut, you want to have just mainly protein, like mostly protein and not as many fats or carbs. But on a bulk, carbs and fats will help you. But anyway, so to improve your diet, it's really not that hard. One of the easiest things you can actually do is literally just drink extra water and cut out, like, sugary drinks. I still drink a little bit of like pop and stuff, but I don't drink pop very much, to be honest with you. So if that'll help you guys, especially if you um fatter people, yeah, fatter people, I'm calling you out. Not in an offensive way, but well, I am probably being offensive, but I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just trying to help you. So, if you're fat and stuff and you drink a lot of pop, cut down the pop because it's probably one of the reasons you're so big. And also, maybe just cut down on the food you eat, but just try to eat more like healthier foods, literally. Eat some fruit, eat some granola, eat some veggies, eat some rice, but like more carbs. Carbs are like good. Don't go like crazy with carbs, but when people tell you like carbs are bad for you, that's not true. Carbs are literally what give you energy throughout the day, one. Number two, they also are what help you when you work out and keep your energy while you work out so you don't get super tired. Because let's be real, when you don't have carbohydrates, you're going to get super tired while you're working out. Yeah, your body can use lipids or fats, but it's not going to be as effective, I don't think. So you're better off just having some carbs, or in this case, for workouts, glucose. Glucose is just sugar, which is carbohydrates that'll digest really quickly into your glycogen stores and into your body to use for energy while you work out. When you have a fast digesting carb, it'll help you a lot. So, like Gatorade? Gatorade will help you. That the reason athletes drink Gatorade is because of the sugar in it. Um your body can use that sugar while you like play sports, or in this case work out, because it digests really fast. So when it digests really fast, your body can use it a lot faster compared to something that digests really slow. You know what I mean? You might not be able to use those till like later in the day. But that's just an example of that. In terms of like, I think I went over carbs mostly, kind of, or at least I gave some examples of carbs. Protein is more so just like, again, protein powder and just like any sort of meat. So it could be like beef, it could be, well, I think beef is still meat, but, it could be like steak, it can be chicken, it can be fish, it can be eggs, it can be whatever else there is in terms of protein. Those are like the big things. But if you eat just like more whole foods in your macros, you're gonna feel a lot better too. So make sure you do that. And in terms of lipids or fats, eggs have fats. You can get fat really from like your meat, but pause. Not what I mean. You can get, let me put it a different way. You can get protein from like your eggs and your steak and stuff. So, and then you can have peanuts, you can have avocados, I think have fats in them, and then you can have like peanut butter, you know what I mean? Like butters that have like fats in it. You want mostly unsaturated fats, but saturated fats aren't always that bad. It's just saturated fats are not that great for you, and they can probably keep you fat and stuff. So you want to try to limit the saturated fat. But yeah, that's kind of it. Make sure too that you're just getting the amount of calories you need, your maintenance calories. Unless you're bulking or cutting, then it would be a little bit different. And I'm pretty sure I've made a bulk video, but to explain if you don't know, on a bulk, if you are bulking, just eat like 200 to 300 calories above that, and just make sure you're hitting your macro goals. Or getting like a good amount of the macros. You don't have to be exact, just try to adjust to it, you know? And then same thing with a cut. You just gotta you gotta be in a deficit and just eat extra protein. Simple. It's not super hard. Alright, I don't know if I covered everything in terms of diet, but I think I gave you like a good idea at least. So let's go and get into the strength and how you can build some strength. So strength is also fairly simple. It's not like super hard. Let's be real. How do you get stronger? You got to work out, obviously, but you need to specifically and speaking of making strength, if you're limited to bodyweight movements and calisthenics, to be honest, that is okay. It's not that bad. But there is something you can implement, and that is called progressive overload. Progressive overload is where you challenge yourself with like harder weight. So let's say you can, doesn't matter what exercise it is, but let's say you use dumbbells that are like 30 pounds. That is a little easy for you to do, right? Okay. You can increase that to like 40 pounds or 45-ish pounds. You can increase it by like 10, and the challenge will probably be harder. That's progressive overload. You want to give your body like a new challenge, and you also want to go, I don't know why I just did that with my lips, sorry. You also want to um, go to failure so you can really build your muscle. And here's actually something I've been implementing a little bit. Something I've been doing is I've been trying to do half reps. I usually don't do half reps, and to be honest, I don't know if half reps are even worth it. I might stop doing it, but I will say doing some half reps actually I feel like works a little bit. So let's say you're doing push-ups, your max to do in like full range of motion might be like 35. So you can do some half reps and get up to maybe like 40, and you can build, possibly anyway, I'm not sure it even really works, but you could possibly build some extra strength and muscle. But this is about strength. In terms of strength, again, if you really just want to build strength, it really comes down to your diet. Diet is low-key probably more important than the training, but the training is ultimately what builds the muscle. They're both very important though. The reason I say diet's a little more important though is because if you have a shitty diet, then your strength is probably either gonna like one, plateau, two, you're not gonna make as good of progress, and three, it'll probably take longer to build the strength than it should. So I would recommend you just try to have a better diet with more healthier stuff. Again, I can try to make like a day of me eating to kind of hopefully give you guys an idea of what you could eat to have a better diet, which I do plan on doing. I'm just wondering if you guys even want to see it, but it does seem like you guys want to, so I'll most likely be doing it. Um, what was I gonna say? So, yeah, the rep range for strength and not hypertrophy, aka muscle, strength would be like one to, or wait, no, not one. It would be like 3 to 5 reps, which I have said. But again, if you're doing 3 to 5 reps, you'll make a good amount of muscle, or not muscle. Sorry, I'm getting the two confused. You'll make a good amount of strength. Um, so if you just do the compound lifts, I recommend the compound lifts, not the lazy machines where you sit down and stuff. If you want to get like abs too and get some good core strength and core stability, do the compound lifts, the standing lifts and stuff like that. Um, and this is also very important, but sleep. Sleep is going to help you build your strength as well, because that's when your body is going to develop the muscles and the strength to be able to make the progress for the work you've put in. Is that everything? That might be everything. And actually here, so I think I've talked about supplements before, so let me actually show you what I take. So this actually has everything in it, so I know it's backwards, but it is, if I can even show you. Um, so the top one right here is calcium, and then there's magnesium, and then there's also the bottom one is zinc. Those all will help you a lot. And then I think it has, yeah, it's got vitamin D3 in it too. This is just like a multivitamin, so I can get everything I need. But those will help you a lot. Or at least they helped me a lot, but they will help you too. So, yeah, I think that's everything. I don't think I need to really say much else. I hope this helps you a little bit. I'm not sure if I really need to go over anything else, but I'm hoping that helped you a little bit. So if you guys enjoyed, I hope this gave you an idea of what you need to do. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and even subscribe. It'll help me out, but I'm not gonna beg you to do it. All I'm saying is if you subscribe or like, I will appreciate it because it'll help my algorithm and it'll give me some support. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and take care. Happy Saturday.